gonna see which driver is a better slingshot riding driver in this stadium. Is it Xtend Plus or is it Dimension? Both drivers will have the Blitz disc, and like the last video with Hybrid and Generate in this stadium, we're gonna be switching all of these layers out. Stamina mode, made balance mode. Oh my god. Riding the ring, getting up the upper slope. Xtend Plus still. Attack mode, low balance mode. Yes, Spryzen, spin in there. Oh man. Xtend Plus is going around now. Oh, Spryzen, no. This is gonna be a really unfair battle because one bay has Blitz and one bay doesn't even have a disc, but at least we gotta use Nightmare. Run away, Longinus. What if I launch it inside the cockpit? Run away, Luminor. You're not strong enough. Run away. The Blitz disc is too powerful for you. Avoid contact at all costs, even though Xtend Plus has amazing life after death and it still might beat you by stamina finish in your opposite spin, so you can't spin steal. And you still won. Wow. I assume it's because Nightmare Longinus has such a wide layer that it caused Spryzen to go off balance at that last second. Plus it has this ball thing, so the ball thing makes it harder for the opponent to knock whoever's in the center out of the center, so. No, Nightmare's gonna burst. I called it. Rentaro versus Ranjiro. Okay. Ranjiro's losing stamina quite quickly. Rentaro easily clutches the win. Easily. This time Ranjiro's in balance attack mode or low. Wait, middle balance mode? Middle balance mode. So he's got a little bit of aggressiveness. Ooh, he burst Rantaro at that last second. Beys against Achilles. Achilles rode the rail gear thing. Oh, gained the momentum. Let's see how well Iger does against the person he never should have beaten in the anime. Brutal Luminor. Oh my god. You see, this is how it should have been in the anime. Light launch, hard launch. You see, that's exactly how it should have been in the anime. Just Louis beating Iger up. But nope, they had to give him plot armor. Luminor with an extremely light launch. Try this. Wow. Why didn't they think of that in the anime? Like, when Free light launches his bay, why don't they just go in circles? I mean, it's swinging like a rocking chair, like Rantaro once said to Fafnir, like when he was battling Fafnir, like it's swinging like a rocking chair. Like in the first battle with Free versus Vault, Rantaro was like, oh please, it's swinging like a rocking chair. But then Vault, knowing that it's swinging like a rocking chair, but not knowing its abilities, comes in for the attack. After he knows its abilities and freeze steel light launches, why doesn't he just go around in circles? I mean, sure, Freeze is stamina type and Volt's an attack type, but Volt can still outspin a light launch stamina type, especially with his reboot. So, why didn't they think of that? Okay. Ooh. Achilles. Putting on. Achilles is just sitting in the center. Alright, they're spin stealing. Spryzen has taken up center. Achilles takes it back. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. It does have Xtend Plus. Just had an idea that may involve a lot of KOing and a lot of fixing the stadium angle. Tall attack mode, Achilles, against tall attack mode, Dimension. Alright. Oh, okay. I was actually riding the rails. Oh, Achilles is also riding the rails. Okay. I think you can't ride the rails in the end of a battle because you only ride the rails in the end of a battle if you get knocked into them. Like, you have to have enough momentum to ride the rails because, oh, the armor came off. Because you know how sometimes a bay gets knocked in here and they're going in like one direction, but then they like scrape and they go in the opposite? Because up here it has like an upward slope. Like up here there's an upward slope, then down here there's a downward slope. So they have to use a little bit of force to get up to that middle point. But when they get to that middle point, it's worth it because they speed up. But if they don't have enough momentum, they can't get up that middle point. Achilles with nice attacks by Achilles. The stamina, oh, the armor. Maybe Phoenix can, okay, yeah. That armor played perfectly into Phoenix's hand that round. It just lost Achilles all its stamina. Twin Nemesis is an attack type bay, but it actually has pretty good stamina. Very good stamina at that. Ooh. Okay, let's switch the drivers between these two bays. Now let's see what happens. See, like how the first two times it went up here, but then the third time it like stopped here and went back down? Because it didn't have enough momentum. But if Nightmare Longinus pushes it into that point, then it could, I guess, maybe have enough momentum. If Longinus pushes it into the rail. Handspin with Geist Fafnir. Handspin again, just to see if it can actually like pick up the spin. Oh, it almost, actually, let's see if I can leave it here and it can pick up the spin. Oh, that's actually, okay. So, let me leave Fafnir on this ball thing. How do I put it on this ball thing? Wait. Oh, there it is, okay. I mean, it beat it. It beat it, so it beat it. Okay, that's fair. Okay, guys, Fafnir, and I think that is where we will end it off. Alright, so this was a small little marathon that, just using Xtend Plus and Dimension, both with different colored Blitz discs, changing out these layers, just for fun, since the Slingshot Stadium was created with the protagonist who had these two drivers, so I thought it would be cool to see which driver is better in this stadium. Now, Dimension definitely seems more aggressive, because it's Dimension, obviously, and it does ride the rails a little bit better, just because its tip is a little bit thinner, so it doesn't, this thing is a little bit wide, but with drivers like Xtend Plus with like a really wide layer, they kind of scrape against the edges because it's so wide, so they kind of scrape against both sides here. But with Dimension, if it's in like mid mode or tall mode, then there's only a little tiny stick here. And that doesn't really scrape against both sides because it's smaller, so it can fit inside here without scraping. Now, obviously, which driver's better? It's obviously Xtend Plus. Xtend Plus is always going to be better than Dimension, no matter what stadium you're in, no matter what bay you're using, no matter like what launcher you're using, Xtend Plus is always going to be better than Dimension, always. But, it was pretty fun to see. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Which driver did you think was going to be better? Did you think Dimension or Xtend Plus in this specific stadium? Which layer were you most excited to see it with? Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you enjoyed. And with that being said, have fun, peace out, and don't forget to keep on blading. That is a lot of lad.